So the Hawks will get the first possession. Here's the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. We've got Smith, and it's McLaughlin in at the 2. Here's Wilkins. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good.
This is how you begin a game. Set the tone right from the jump.
Always good to see the ball go through the net early. You know there's not a lid on that thing.
Here's Dandridge. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
I know he was wide open, but that fadeaway was cash.
Here's Rivers. Pass to Wilkins. And about a minute gone in the first quarter. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark. Here's Robertson. Pulls it in from the elbow. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Oh my. What a display of effort.
That's his bread and butter, right? Chasing down the boards.
And he showed you great timing as well. Offensive rebounding, one of his specialties.
And hitting from the mid-range here and early. I mean, really gives the defense just another thing to worry about.
Well, it's forcing them to guard at all 3 levels.
Here's Robertson. And he banks in the layup.
And 3 for 4 to start, showing some rhythm.
And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Here's Rivers. To the wing on the left. And there's a 3-second violation. Here's Robertson. Pass to McLaughlin. Some nice passing by Milwaukee here. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight.
Abdul-Jabbar taking 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Off on that one, so he goes 1 out of 2 at the line. Here's Wilkins. Can't cash it in from close range. Going inside. Robertson's shot is off. Hawks trail by 3. To the paint. Here's Willis. And he dunks it down.
What a pass right there. Coaches love seeing guys making it easy for their teammates.
Pass to McLaughlin. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Soft touch off the glass. Abdul-Jabbar's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give them credit for finding a weakness there.
Well, with that kind of success, I imagine they'll continue to be aggressive inside.
Here's Robertson. Pass to McLaughlin. And here's Smith. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. The Hawks trailing. Here's Rivers. He's scoreless. Down low. Here's Rollins. The rebound by the Bucks.
That's a missed opportunity, and that is one he would love to have back.
McLaughlin passes to Smith. Here's Robertson. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Beats the shot clock, but can't get it to fall. Hawks trail by 3. Wilkins pass to Rivers. The shot from 20 feet out. Smith with the rebound.
Yeah, just a little off his game this quarter. He's trying to work his way into a rhythm.
Pass to Robertson. Here's Dandridge. The fadeaway. The rebound by Willis.
The defense really didn't do enough to alter that shot. It's simply a miss.
Wilkins. And he missed again. Now 1 of 5.
He just can't get anything going in this quarter, and his team desperately in need of a spark.
Dandridge passes to Abdul-Jabbar. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. Here's Rivers. Still no points. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
And it'll be Atlanta with their first time out of the game here. Here's Willis. Pass to Rivers. Here's Wilkins. And he comes up with a bucket. Wilkins has got his second basket of the game.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
That's just a smart play right there. The right pass to a ready shooter.
Here's Rivers. No made baskets yet. To the left wing. Here's Whitman. Buried from 15 feet out.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Here's Rivers to the middle. Deflected. Pass to Robertson. The rebound by Willis.
Aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined to send him away empty-handed.
And in 7 attempts, he's drained 3.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
Here's Robertson. With the 10-footer. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Here's Rivers. No points so far. Pass to Willis. Here's Wilkins. Just 5 to shoot. From 7 feet. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good.
Good offense beats good defense? Not always.
Some nice passing by Milwaukee here. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. No one on him. Makes an easy one. Now it's a 5-point Bucks lead.
His efficiency throughout this game has really been something, and his team has been able to succeed in large part because of it.
Here's Rivers. Pass to Whitman. Here's Wilkins. Here's Rivers. Smith with the rebound. The Bucks leading by 5. To the left side wing. Here's Rivers. Driving in. Spins. Got a hand on it. Here's Robertson. Up top, Smith. Here's Robertson. 6 to shoot. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. And that one is stuffed right through.
And he's battling for everything, doing all he can to help extend their lead.
And just throwing down the putback with authority.
Leaving some skin on the floor. Those are pure hustle points.
Timeout called, the Hawks. Here's Rivers. No points yet. Over to the left wing. Here's Wilkins. Covered by Smith. To win the drought. Wilkins, good.
I like that. Punch it inside. You usually end up with a good shot and or get fouled.
Allen, the pass to Miller. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Livingston grabs the miss.
No question who's in control of the board so far.
Pass to Webb. Here's Rollins. Shot clock at 6. Here's Rivers. Deflected. Now here's Miller. Finished off the break. And the Bucks lead by 7. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Bucks.
They've been pretty intimidating on the defensive end, knocking away shootings, containing shooters, and making it tough to find looks.
And another thing they've done well is attack the offensive glass. Whenever a shot goes up, they're very aggressive and physical getting after that basketball.
Here's Webb, still without a bucket. Good ball movement here by Atlanta. Livingston passes to Webb. Here's Wilkins. Ooh, give him his 5th make of the game in 10 attempts.
And he's single-handedly trying to keep them alive. Terrific scoring quarter. Will it be enough, though?
Miller, right side. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Atlanta with the rebound. Rollins has got his 4th rebound in this one. Wilkins. And he's now 6 for 11 after that one.
He is totally locked in offensively and doing everything he can to bring his team back.
And here's Allen. 34 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Miller can't get it to go. Hawks trail by 3. Here's Webb. Shoots over Allen. Livingston passes to Webb. Tipped. And they're able to recover. Here's Wilkins. And another shot. Miller pulls it in. For 3, Smith. And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Milwaukee out in front, up by 3. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And when you consider how the Bucks are doing, guys, your thoughts?
Well, there's no reason to take risky shots when you can collect points at the rim.
Had a feeling this was going to be their strategy coming in. They've got a major size advantage to be able to execute this.
We've got Davis, and it's Livingston in at the 4. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hawks. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. No good on the free throw. No good on the second free throw. Hawks trail by 3. Livingston passes to Webb. Jones, he's checked in for Davis.
First team foul. Into the lineup for the Bucks. Number 41, William Jones.
Here's Koncak. On the wing, Davis. Clock at 6. Here's Webb. Allen defending. They grab their own miss. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
And that really has to lift his teammates' spirits right now.
I'll tell you, Grant, these second chance buckets could be what this game comes down to.
Well, in a game this close, that is a huge play.
Here's Robertson.
First personal foul.
Milwaukee shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
At the line for the Bucks, Oscar Robertson, taking 2 shots.
First one falls for him. Both shots good from the stripe.
Yeah, they're playing a much more physical game here in the second quarter.
Here's Webb. Allen defending. Webb passes to Koncak. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
And it's Allen with the ball for the Bucks. Smith outside. Now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second. Here's Robertson. Here's Allen. And the Bucks lead by 3.
Great use of the bounce pass right there, setting up his teammate.
Outside Davis. Charity stripe shot. Drained it for 2 points.
When defenders give you that kind of space, you have to keep them honest.
Allen outside. Pass to Robertson. Some nice passing by Milwaukee here. Shoots over Davis. And Robertson gets it to go. Robertson's got 6.
Every coach in this league loves assisted baskets. It indicates your offense is flowing the way it's supposed to.
Webb passes to Livingston. So it's both teams making substitutions here.
Second team foul.
Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Here's Wilkins, defended by Jones. 4 on the clock. Wilkins can't hit. The Bucks leading by 3. Inside. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Milwaukee shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts of the game.
Dick Cunningham, 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. Hawks trail by 4. Wilkins, pass to Whitman. Great start so far. 3 of 3 in this one.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Smith outside. Up top, Allen. Back to Smith. Pass to Robertson. Elbow shot. The rebound by Willis.
Yeah, they're winning despite his offensive performance. He just hasn't been sharp from the field.
Here's Webb. Allen defending. Webb passes to Willis. Here's Livingston. Oh, that doesn't go on the chance to tie. Allen on the wing. Pass to Cunningham. Here's Robertson. He's got 6. Misses again. 2 for 8 in this matchup. Tipped. And so it looks like the Hawks will retain possession here. All right, let's see what the Atlanta Hawks have coming up. On Tuesday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Orlando, going up against the Magic. Then on Monday, they continue the road trip, heading out to Detroit to take on the Pistons.
The road is never the highlight of your schedule for any team. But for these guys, it is a chance to go out there, test themselves, and see how well they gel outside of home court. It could be a very valuable.
Here's Wilkins. 12 points for him. Pass to Webb. Just 5 on the clock. And Atlanta misses again.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
And he doesn't have to do it alone. He's got 4 teammates on the floor.
Now here's Allen. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Tries again, and that's 2 points on the layup. Abdul-Jabbar's got 17.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Well, you see this all too often. The effort has to be there first.
It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Pass to Whitman. There's the 3. That's good. That's now his 7th made field goal in 15 tries.
If he gets any daylight out there, he is capable of knocking that shot down.
Here's Robertson. He has 6.
Hawks foul call. Randy Whitman. First personal foul. 4th team foul. Into the lineup for the Bucks. Greg Smith. John McLaughlin.
Some nice passing by Milwaukee here. 5 to shoot. Here's Robertson. The rebound by Atlanta. Willis has got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Wilkins. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. Milwaukee in the lead. Dandridge passes to McLaughlin. Here's Robertson. Buried from 15 feet out. Robertson's got 6 points in the quarter.
What an incredible ankle breaker to help create space for his shot.
Here's Webb. Yet to see a basket. It's tipped. Pass to Dandridge. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Floats in the hook shot. And it's a 5-point Bucks lead.
You don't see the hook shot too often these days, but hey, it can be so effective.
Here's Webb. Here's Whitman. And there's a 3-second violation. And Atlanta making a change here. Rivers is checked in. The Bucks leading by 5. Here's Robertson. Give him 8 points now. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. It's hauled in by Rollins. Rollins has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Oh, deflected. Here's McLaughlin. Here's Robertson. Shot clock at 6. The rebound by the Hawks. Here's Rivers. Still without a bucket. Pass to Wilkins. Here's Willis. Wilkins, good.
Taking people to school with moves like that.
The Bucks leading by 3.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, BA.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Here's Rivers. Here's the break. Here's Dandridge. And he drew the blocking foul, so he'll go to the line to shoot a pair. This is his second trip to the line in the game.
Hawks foul. Dominic Wilkins. First personal foul. 5th team foul. Shooting for the Bucks. Oscar Robertson. At the line for 2.
First one falls.
Now here in the second quarter, he's getting to the line. I like the aggressiveness.
So he gets them both.
And one of the responsibilities with being a great player is making free throws.
Here's Wilkins. He's got 17. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Wilkins has got 19 points.
Well, that is a nice job getting to the other side of the rim. Creates a tough angle for the defense.
And you can't leave the basket unprotected. Bad things will happen to you.
Yeah, that was just way too easy.
And now this offense feels like they can just do whatever they want.
Wilkins, and they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play. Atlanta shooting their first foul shot of the night. Milwaukee making a switch here. Allen's checked in.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And that one misses. The Bucks leading by 5. McLaughlin passes to Allen. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Give him 23.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Here's Rivers. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Pass to Whitman. Back to Rivers. 5 on the clock. Wilkins pass to Rivers.
Trey Rollins. Second personal foul. 5th team foul.
.157 left to play in the first half of basketball. Allen, the pass to McLaughlin. Here's Dandridge. Here's McLaughlin from the high post, and it's Milwaukee scoring again.
And their offensive execution has really picked up here in the second period.
Here's Rivers to the wing, right side. 1:21 left in the second quarter. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Bucks. A minute 20 left in the first half. Pass to Dandridge. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. He shot 2 free throws in the game. He's made 1 and missed 1.
At the line for the Bucks, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. 2 shots.
And he drops the first. And Atlanta making a change here. And so he makes both from the line. 1:07 left in the second. Hawks trail by 11. And he lobs it up top. And the ball out of play. The Bucks will have it.
Well, you can't let that happen. That seems like a mental mistake.
58 seconds left to play in the half. Allen outside. To the inside. Hook shot on the way. Ooh, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in. Abdul-Jabbar's got 27 points. Rivers, the pass to Wilkins. 34 seconds left in the second. And that time also a missed shot. McLaughlin passes to Smith. Back to Allen. There's 18 seconds left in the first half. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. He's got 27. The three. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's Milwaukee in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their defense has forced a number of key turnovers, giving them a clear advantage on possessions. We'll be right back after this word.
Thanks for tuning in. Did you miss us? Before we discuss the game at hand, let's first check out the upcoming schedule.
When I look at Atlanta, this is when it starts to get real. You pass the opening night energy, and you're not as well rested as you were in the offseason.
Yeah, it's time to show us what you really can do.
Let's move on now to that first half we were watching. A brutal game so far for the Atlanta Hawks.
One way to narrow that deficit, get to the line. I like them when they drive it more.
Yeah, of course, feed the bigs. That'll get you to the stripe as well.
And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call the second half.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Milwaukee leading by 13. On the floor for Milwaukee, we've got Smith, and it's McLaughlin in at the shooting guard position. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. It's hauled in by Rollins. Rollins has got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Rivers. Still no points. Here's Wilkins. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Abdul-Jabbar's got 8 rebounds in the game. To the middle. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass. Abdul-Jabbar's got 29 points. Boom! He jams it straight down.
BA, forget about attempting the long-range 3 to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
Man, that was sweet. Thanks for that great view, courtesy of the AT&T Connected Cam. Here's Robertson, following the score by Atlanta. Some nice passing by Milwaukee here. Abdul-Jabbar's shot is good.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, getting a high percentage look right out of the locker room to start the second half. Exactly what they were looking for.
Here's Wilkins. 23 points in the game. And that one drops.
Oh, he has a lot of tools in the toolkit. That right there was just one of them.
Pass to McLaughlin. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Again, the Bucks. Good for two.
Deep into the game, you rely on players like him to keep delivering.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. And they call an illegal screen here.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
Well, my feeling is you just want to make sure it's called consistently both ways.
Here's Robertson. 10 points for him. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Fader on the way. And Milwaukee tacks on two more.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assist.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Here's Rivers. He's scoreless. Six to shoot. Wilkins, good.
Third quarter off to a great start offensively. That's 3 of their first 4 they've made.
Pass to McLaughlin. Here's Robertson. Down low. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Uses the glass on the layup. Abdul-Jabbar's got 10 points here in the second half.
Strong pass there to set up the basket.
To the right side. Here's Wilkins. 27 points for him. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway.
He had the right idea going to the fadeaway, but the defender stayed right on it.
A nice shot by Dandridge.
Soft defense. I mean, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points inside.
Pass to Wilkins. Here's Willis. Here's Rivers. Here's Wilkins. Smith with the rebound.
It can be tough to find space in the mid-range area. Probably should have passed that one up.
Dandridge can't get it to go. Hawks trail by 19. Here's Rivers. And a two-handed jam!
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
And you can see how it energizes the entire team.
Here's Robertson. 10 points for him. Here's the hook. And he gets it to go off the front iron. Abdul-Jabbar's got 39.
So few players still use the hook shot, but it's a tremendous weapon when done right.
Pass to Whitman. Here's Willis. Good ball movement here by Atlanta. Lets it fly. Whitman's shot is good. Whitman's got 8.
That's the right pass to make. Beautiful job.
Milwaukee leading by 17. And Milwaukee decides to take their first time out here. Well, Tim, with the new CBA, we're likely to see a lot more multi-team trades just to make the money work.
Yeah, BA, it's more complicated than...
Out left to the wing. Here's Wilkins. He's got 27. Ooh, stolen by Smith. Dandridge passes to Smith. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around.
Dandridge.
Smith's got his third bucket of the night. And a breakdown here, guys, of the hustle stats for the Bucks.
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
And they also deserve a lot of credit for getting points off turnovers. Their hustle has allowed them to take advantage of those opportunities.
And the Bucks with the possession here, following the score by Atlanta. Pass to Dandridge. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Got it. Abdul-Jabbar's got 41.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
Though oftentimes illegal screens fall into a gray area, but that time he got called for it.
Pass to McLaughlin. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And he goes in for the dunk.
I love it. His love for the game couldn't be more obvious. It helps him make a positive impact out on the court, and it also keeps the bench fired up.
Here's Rivers. Over to the wing from 17. Will not go. Misses off the front iron. The Bucks leading by 21. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Inside, here's Robertson, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Robertson's got 12 points.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Here's Rivers. Here's Whitman. Pass to Rivers. Shot clock at 5. Top of the key. And Atlanta misses again. Rivers is gone just 1 of 5 from the floor. Here's Dandridge. The 15-footer. Another one falls for Milwaukee.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now. He's just trying to close it out.
Here's Whitman. Pass to Willis. Here's Rivers. Here's Whitman. And Atlanta misses again. Here's Robertson. He's got 12. Yep, that one goes. Robertson's got 4 points in the quarter.
You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from the inside.
Here's Rivers. Pass to Konkak. Here's Livingston. Good ball movement here by Atlanta. They set the pick. Here's Rivers. Misses, and the dry spell continues.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
Yeah, it's just time to settle everything down. Get high percentage looks and then D up.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Here's Rivers. The Bucks getting their last shot to go. Out to the wing. Pass to Konkak. On the wing, Rivers. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound. Abdul-Jabbar's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Here's Robertson. McLaughlin passes to Dandridge. With the hook shot. Abdul-Jabbar misses. They desperately want to stop this run.
Might be time to switch things up. Try a new play call or something.
Count it.
Very difficult to stop team play when the ball's moving. Excellent find with the pass to create that scoring opportunity.
And here's Milwaukee now, following the score by Atlanta. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. The rebound by Atlanta. Konkak's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Livingston.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed
jam. A bit undersized. His hops make him a legit small ball 4.
Timeout called, Milwaukee. And the Bucks will go for a different look here.
Substitution on the court.
A minute 53 left in the third quarter. Allen, the pass to Cunningham.
Hawks foul. John Contact.
And he'll take his third and fourth free throws of the night.
Shooting for Milwaukee, Dick Cunningham, taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
That free throw good from Cunningham. Both good from the line that time. And Atlanta with possession here. Here's Webb. No points so far. Here's Wilkins. And another basket for Atlanta.
Well, as a team, they've been coming up short, but his pure scoring mentality as an individual has been unshakable.
Pass to Robertson. There's a minute 17 left in the third quarter. Here's the 3. And they get it back. Six on the shot clock. The Bucks need to get up a shot here. Poke loose. And a fast break now for the Hawks. Pass to Davis. Here's Concact. That one falls. Coming off Davis' feed.
Love that look there, locating his teammate and creating an easy basket.
Allen, the pass to Jones. And we've got 28 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Robertson. From the high post, he drills it. Robertson's got 6 in the quarter. 20 seconds left to play in the third. Davis probing. Pass to Wilkins. Over Jones. Off the mark from 16 feet. And 3 quarters of play in the books. This one's all but over already. Milwaukee out in front, delivering the blowout. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, he made it look simple, but that's not always easy to execute.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. We've got Davis, and it's Livingston in at the power forward. So that's the Hawks 5. Concact controls the rebound and the putback.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
Outside Jones. Here's Robertson. Grant, you're involved with helping the NBA grow the game globally. How important are those initiatives?
You know, BA, it's very important to watch how the game has grown over the last 30 years that I've been connected with the NBA is quite staggering, but there's more work to be done. So every initiative, every appearance, every camp, every game is so vitally important as we continue to spread the game of basketball all over the world.
4 on the clock. Shots good by Concact.
and force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
A few possessions into the fourth, just over a minute played. Outside Jones. Allen outside. To the paint. Here's Smith. Atlanta with a rebound. Here's Webb. Shoots over Allen. He goes up again. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Well, he just outworked everybody there. Give him credit. He deserved to be rewarded for that effort.
Shooting one.
Milwaukee leading by 18. Outside Jones. Up top Allen. Pass to Robertson. Now here's Smith. To the middle. That's good from Allen on the assist by Smith. And the Bucks lead by 20.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
And they are just breaking the will of their opponent.
Wilkins can't hit. And it's Jones with the ball for Milwaukee. Pass to Robertson to the inside. And they tell players your career is short. Maximize your earnings. But sometimes guys take less credit.
And you know, different things go into that. Winning, comfort, and in some cases you're talking legacy. You know, for those rare players who've been with one team their whole career.
Timeout! Collins, he's checked in for the Hawks.
Shooting two.
Free throw good from Cunningham. All right, Tim, you've covered the NBA for a long time now. What's one thing you wish you could change about how we cover the game?
Well, I think there's a temptation to boil it down to hot takes, and I'd much rather see us cover the appreciation that we all have for the nuances of the actual basketball.
Game has never been more skilled than it is right now.
Totally agree.
Both free throws good from Cunningham.
And man, looking good from the line so far this half.
And Atlanta with possession here. Basket counts. Wilkins has got 12 points in just the second half.
There is no doubt he's been the dealer for them on offense, but he is going to need some support from his teammates. And I bet he wishes they could play this team every night. Things are going great out there offensively.
Here's Webb. Down low. Here's Livingston. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Every coach in this league loves assisted baskets. It indicates your offense is flowing the way it's supposed to.
Oh, there's the alley. And an emphatic jam on the lob.
That was execution to perfection. Textbook transition offense.
And it results in the highest percentage look you're going to get.
Now here's Smith. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Abdul-Jabbar's got 47 points.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Yeah, with each bucket, he denies any thought of a comeback.
Here's Rollins. Here's Wilkins. And he can't get that one. Ooh, excellent D there from Smith. Here's Robertson. Smith finds Allen. Here's Robertson. Shoots over Davis. Robertson's shot is off. Inside. Davis. That's good.
They have no answer defensively inside.
The Bucks leading by 18. Pass to Allen. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Tries the hook. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Abdul-Jabbar's got 49 in the game. Here's Webb. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound. Abdul-Jabbar's got a rebound number 12 here already in the game. Here's Robertson. Livingston grabs the miss. Livingston's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Pass to Webb. Here's Wilkins. Good ball movement here by Atlanta. Here's Webb. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. And with players now able to earn money at the collegiate level, what does that do for the NBA legs?
Well, I do think overall it's a good thing. As a former college athlete myself, I love to see these guys get rewarded, and possibly you get to the league, you're a little bit more polished and grown up.
Bottom line is you may have made some money, but when you have a chance to play against the best of the best, that's why you go pro.
There's nothing like it.
Here's Rivers. Here's Wilkins. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
Ooh, talk about a way to deflate the team.
A play like that can absolutely take the wind out of your sails. Just a tough break.
Here's Robertson. Pass to Dandridge. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. The fader. It's good. Off the glass. Abdul-Jabbar's got 51.
Oh, he's having a huge night, and so is this offense, just rolling right now.
They swipe it. Tipped away. Here's Smith. Fades away and sinks a tough shot. And a big issue for them, turnovers.
Yeah, you just can't give away possessions in this league.
On the wing, Rivers. Clock at 6. Right wing. Here's Wilkins. Oh, the Hawks again cannot hit it. Here's Dandridge. To the left side wing. McLaughlin passes to Dandridge. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Got it. Good job in the low post. Abdul-Jabbar's got 53 points. Whitman passes to Rivers. Well, Legs, being a GM in the NBA is a tough gig. What's the most important part of the job, in your opinion?
Well, BA, evaluating talent is still the main responsibility of the job. That includes drafting, free agency, even selecting a coach. But then it's about building relationships, establishing communication, and culture.
Ooh, it sounds like a lot of qualifications that you have.
Well, I'm pretty comfortable right here, if that's okay.
Brown, he's checked in for the Bucks.
First team foul. Into the lineup for the Bucks. Number 95, John Brown.
And here's Allen.
Since halftime, either they've gotten sloppier or the defense has turned up. And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Davis, he's checked in for Brown.
94, Michael Davis.
Here's Rivers. To halt the run. The putback. It's good on the putback.
I love the relentless attitude he showed there. Got himself in great position under the glass.
He had the presence of mind to know exactly where the rebound was going. Outside Jones. Here's Davis. Rebound Atlanta. Willis has got 7 rebounds in the game. Whitman passes to Rollins. Count that one.
Well, the analytics would say take either that shot or something from downtown.
And here's Milwaukee now. Now Allen. And the officials will call the illegal screen here. And the NBA certainly responsive to the fans, Tim. But some say they just want to complain.
Well, the social media era has given fans more of a voice than ever before, but it also breeds shorter attention spans, so the league is right to be proactive.
Smith, he's checked in for Smith. Here's Rivers. Here's Wilkins. That shot is off. Jones with some nice D. Allen, the pass to Jones. Back to Allen. Some nice passing by Milwaukee here. Pass to Jones. 6 to shoot. Here's Davis. Not enough on that one as it misses. Here's Whitman. Rivers, the pass to Whitman. To the inside. Here's Rollins. Davis with the defensive effort.
And even though he couldn't send the shot back at him, he certainly altered it.
And sometimes that's all you need to do to force that miss.
Now here's Smith.
Remaining in the game, 2 minutes.
Jones, the pass to Smith. And here's Jones. Here's Cunningham. No good, and they can't put it into the drought. And Atlanta with possession here. Here's Rivers. A minute 35 left in the fourth quarter of this one. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. Well, you ask the older generation about load management, they'll bend your ear about back in the day, Grant.
Oh, yes, we will. But it's true that today's players average more distance covered per game, even if they're not walking uphill both ways. So you got to take that into account.
And so it's Allen who brings up the ball for the Bucks. They have a 19-point lead. Pass to Jones. Back to Smith. Allen, the pass to Smith. Up top, Allen from the high post. The rebound by Atlanta. 1:07 left in the fourth. Here's Wilkins. Here's Koncak. Oh, touches it off the glass. And so it's Allen who brings up the ball for the Bucks. They lead by 17. Here's Cunningham. Jones up top. Now Allen. $18 feet out. Oh, they get a hand on it. Cunningham. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Substitution on the court.
Davis with it. Cunningham there for the rebound. They can simply hold on to the ball here.
No question, B.A. They deserve the win.
And so it's Milwaukee easily grabbing this one. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, B.A. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. With Tim Legler, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. As always, we appreciate you tuning in tonight. And before we go, we'll leave you with our player of the game.